Well, and black is okay. Well, black sounds better here. Yeah. So the next move is not typical for an attacking player, but again, it is mobilization of all pieces. Yeah. Yeah, it's again. Well, the threat is knight. Not only queen takes f4, but also knight c4. Well, a very strong move. Yeah, so he must undertake something immediately. Exclamation. This is a real exclamation. You know, he protected the square and the pawn f4. And he threatens, well, with many things, like knight takes c6 check, and well, knight c4 hardly works because of knight takes c6, and at the same time, well, rook h8 looks bad because of knight h7 check, and again, well, after king e8 is the only move. He will wait. Well, one day he will. No, knight f6 check is, I think, is winning already. Knight f6 check, and after king e7, knight f6 to d5 double check, mating. So well, in this position, one has to have good nerves with black as well. And I played king d8. Not being, well, to say that I'm not afraid of a double check, it is, well, it sounds wrong. I am afraid, but this is the only way to play. Now another best move. Well, he must not forget about the threat knight d5. Well, not the threat knight c4. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he has to play a3 first. A new exclamation mark. Then the only move is this. Now, well, if he takes on e7, knight takes e7, and knight takes g7, then rook g8 with advantage to black. So he plays again the best move. Now, well, now knight takes d5 is threatening, and also knight b5, knight d6 is very annoying. So my next move, well, whether I like it or not, I believe, well, I have to somehow to reduce or to relieve tension in the center. Well, let's say, well, even giving up one pawn or more, but just I have to eliminate the pawn e5. That is necessary, and so I played f6. And well, now a few words. Well, why I was so successful playing Van der Wiel? First I have noticed that he doesn't like to move along theoretical path. He likes to try his own ways. Well, not only because he doesn't like to memorize well what the theorist says. But also, he likes to be extremely original. Well, original. It is his way to play, not anybody's. So I played f6. So I expect him to take on f6. Never mind. He will not play it. So he played a bad move, e6 instead. Well, now he analyzes. Pawn takes f6. He analyzes after the game. So it comes. Well, he gives the following line. And now, I think knight takes d5. Yeah? And I think bishop d7 is the best. It is, by the way, it is not the move which he found. I suggested it after the game. So he must check. Now after knight d8, well, he still has strong pressure. Strong pressure. It is possible, but I suggested something else. I suggested king c7. Now he must take. Now check. Now if king b1, king b1 is losing because queen f1 check, king a2, queen c4 taking the rook. So he must play rook d2. And now queen takes g5, and now queen f8. And, well, it was my variation, not his. And he says that here white has the edge, or big edge. White stands a little bit better, correct, yeah. Well, after, I don't know, queen e5 or knight e7, it's a little bit better, but not too dangerous. Okay, so that is exactly what he had to play. Instead, he makes, well, his own original move. Well, black has to complete development of the pieces, so I played, well, I can play king c7 because of knight b5 check. I played a6. Just a moment, yeah, I took and played a6. Yeah, and, well, he had to play now with rook to d1 in order to win the third pawn. After d5, d4, knight e2 would follow, and he would capture the pawn d. And after that, he would have had 3 pawns for a piece, and with about equal chances. Well, instead, he played a dubious move. And now soon black will complete his development and will start to, well, with his own assault. Well, looks not very solid, but black have to play, yeah, this way. Now, when he takes on g7, then well, that actually happened. Well, the threat is, there are several threats. Knight c4, queen e2, well, many. So he has no time to promote the pawn to f8. And now threatening with knight to d4. And now knight c4. Resigned. Well, the threat is rook takes d1. And, well, there is no defense. Well, that is the game. Well, just if you like, psychological explanation, I will repeat. I have exploited, strive to originality of my opponent, and won one more game. So at the moment when I won this game, I had, I think, +8. Against him, and then a year later I won one more game. That's how it happens.